Hey guys, I have another video for you, and today I wanted to go ahead and talk a little bit about my warmer, as well as compare warmers to candles and just really what I prefer. Now, I've been getting a lot of comments and questions to discuss these things, so I figured I would go ahead and make that video. So I have made a video talking about my older warmer as well as the different types of warmers out there. So if you haven't seen that video, I'll go ahead and link it down below. But I showcased my older warmer, which was my red warmer, and it is a 24-watt warmer. And I really don't find myself using it that much just because I really do prefer the one that you're looking at right now. This is an 18-watt warmer that I bought from Yankee Candle for under $20. So it is really, really reasonable. And just in case you didn't watch that video, I prefer the hot plate warmers the most. The electric ones, that is, that are in two pieces like that. So they come apart and it's just a lot easier to take the wax out. So that's my favorite type of warmer to start off with. So let me go ahead and compare candles and warmers. Starting with candles, they are pretty nostalgic considering candles have been around before there's been electricity. And just saying that, you all know that candles have an open flame, which is why I find myself not burning candles as much as other people do. When I was younger, I got told that candles were such a huge fire hazard, and just thinking about that over and over and over again has gotten me to really be conscious about burning candles. And when I have candles lit, I'm always looking at the candles because I'm scared that, it could cause a fire. And don't get me wrong, I know that my electric warmer could technically catch on fire as well, but I don't have to keep an eye on it as much as I do my candles, and I just think it's a lot safer. Because there's not an open flame. So just for that reason, I decided to buy my Tart warmer, which I think I bought my first warmer 2 years ago, and I started buying Yankee Tarts. So those were the first Tarts I ever bought. And then once I got on YouTube is when I really discovered all of the wax vendors that were out there, and that got me even more excited. I thought that buying a Tart warmer was a great idea because then I bought from a couple of Tart vendors online, and I absolutely loved their items way more than Yankee Candle. So, if you've never bought any Tarts before, I would say that the opportunities to buy online is pretty much endless, and I guess I could say that you're kind of missing out. So if you only have candles, I would say that buying a Tart warmer is not a big investment at all. You can definitely buy one for under $20. And the Tarts, are pretty cheap as well. You can buy Tarts for $1 online. You just have to, buy from a vendor that you've done research on, that you like their scents. And obviously watching reviews is also a benefit. So I would say that if you've never tried Tarts before, you should definitely try them. Another reason why I like Tarts instead of candles is that you definitely get your money's worth because you can try a lot more scents in Tart form than you can in candle form. So what I'm trying to say is, for instance, let's say this Yankee Candle I bought at the store for, what do they retail for? $27.99. Even at half price, $14, that's still a lot of money. Do you know how many Tarts you can buy for $27.99 or $28 or even $30? You could probably buy like 8 to 10 Tarts, or even more than that depending on the company that you buy from, versus just one scent from Yankee. So I think you can try out so many different scents from an online Tart vendor than you can in a single candle. Well, obviously you can. Another thing that I think is awesome, a lot of these Tart vendors have scents that you can't find in candle form because, you're not going to be finding like pink scents or a lot of bakery scents, in store. I just think that the variety is so much larger online at the companies or the vendors that make Tarts. So I think you are going to be able to try a lot of new scents from Tart vendors. So just thinking about candles and Tarts, I think I pretty much said everything that I needed to. If you have any other questions, obviously ask me down below. But like I've said twice, I think already, if you're into candles and you want to try scents that you've never tried before, I would say go ahead and try some Tart vendors online. Buying a Tart warmer is not very expensive, and I think it is a lot safer than having candles lit all over the place just because of the open flame. So I will continue to burn my Tarts. you know, I would say 50-50. That's my final, you know, decision. I think I burn tarts 50% of the time and candles 50% of the time. It's just really what I prefer at the moment. Let's say I want to go ahead and burn a banana scent. I know I have that in a tart and I don't have that in a candle. So that's when I go ahead and melt the tart. And there's no way I would want a whole candle in a banana scent. So it works out like that as well. So like I just said, if you have any other comments or questions, go ahead and leave them down below and I will be sure to answer them for you guys. So thank you so much for watching. Bye.